Yo guys, Beast, back with some more Beastly content. So today we're going to be doing a video over a boat mod. First things first, the quest is called Wishy Washy, blah 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 blah. The first things first, we went to Croop Manor. That is the location that's going to be closest to this area. It also unlocks a new workshop area, which we will be getting on into in a second. We did go ahead and use our Jeep mod here, just kind of drive down here. We tried to take out the enemies we ran into here with the Jeep, but it just really wasn't working out. We ended up getting off. Killing the bad guys on foot, and then here we go. So this is the first magazine that it tells you to find. This unlocks the ability to build pure boats. There are plenty more to be finding, and we will be finding all of them in this video. So even if you're just watching this video to know the name of a boat mod, you might want to watch this because it does also tell you all the locations for all these little magazines that you have to find. So first things first. This is also a settlement workshop, like I said before. I am going to be doing a build here, not in this video. I thought about doing it in this video, but it just seemed like making it in the video way too long. So, first things first, wreck of the FMS. This is the first place you need to go. You will have to run all the way to the very back and the very top of this place. In this little building shack here, there is going to be the next magazine. You will have to fight your way through some raiders and some mirelurks. But once you get through all that, here is the next Mechanics 101E. On to the next area we do go to. I fast traveled the areas nearby where I was at because I hadn't discovered anything closer. We'll be showing you where we went through next though. See, Wishy Washy, find some magazines. It was showing a magazine here still, but we already found that. So the next place we went to was just across the sea from Bunker Hill. So first things first is we took the Bunker Hill's left road and we just followed it all the way to the water. Then we hopped in the water and swam across to this warehouse-looking thing, and then we were at the Irish Pride, whatever it is. It's some sort of place. It's called the Irish Pride Industry Shipyard. So it's a shipyard, makes sense, boat mod. So the very back door in this first room did need to be lockpicked. Once we did pick through that, we ran through the next little area and hid in the bathroom for a second because we were getting shot at. But besides that, that door at the end hallway, we did end up going through, and right after going through that end hallway door, there's this. It's a shipyard. I guess they built ships here back in the day or something. There is a Mechanics 101B. There's some sort of reference to one of the songs in the game. Go ahead and leave it down below if you know what song it is. But without further ado, on to the next place, I do believe. It was also just a really long little comment there, but here we go. Libertalia. Now, I wish I would have went to this one first, but I don't think it told me Libertalia was going to have a magazine until I completed the other quest. I don't even know if it was actually available to pick up until we completed more quests. But what you have to do is fight through Libertalia until you get to the captain's cabin. If you've ever played the story, you should have already done this before. You're going to have to go into the captain's cabin, go to the room to the left, and in the room to the left, there's going to be a couple more Mechanics 101 magazines that you are going to need to pick up. There's also going to be, you know, chems, alcohol, things like that here because this is a raider hideout. You will need to bring a weapon to be able to kill these guys, but they're pretty simple, and I mean, it was no problem for me. But as you can see here, Mechanics 101C, and then one more in this area, and then we'll be on to the next area. This place had this mod actually has a lot of magazines you have to go find before you can use the whole thing. While it is a boat mod, it definitely has lore friendly, and I would suggest just adding this to your normal playthrough. I think it's lore friendly. I don't think it feels like you're cheating or anything else, and but the amount of work you have to do to put a boat together and the amount of materials you're going to need, I think it's completely just, and it's going to take you being well into your game before you can even build one of these boats. Anyway, but as you can see here, the next place we went to was the Nakano residence here. You see the little map marker up there is actually not the Nakano's residence. There's actually not a magazine around here. For some reason, there was like a weird objective marker showing up in Nakano's residence claiming there was a magazine. But we went through here and we kind of just ran up this hill and then jumped over some things and kept running forward until we finally got to where we're going, which is this right here, the Makra fish packing place. It's just like a fish packing place. Now, I did find out there's an elevator button up at the top here, but when I first went through here, I didn't see the elevator button, so we just kind of took a jump for it. We didn't seem to take too much damage, so you can just jump down here. Down here is where there is going to be another magazine. I think this is the second to last magazine. It's here on the desk right here. Fisherman's Monthly. This should unlock the ability to build fisherman boats, I do believe. The next place we're actually going to be headed to is not far from here. And that place is going to be just we're going to take the way out. So first of all, we're going to take this magazine, we're going to leave this place, and upon exiting, we're going to go to the very back end of it and swim directly across to what is Salem. In Salem, there is going to be a warehouse, which we will see in just a little bit. This warehouse right here holds the final magazine, and this will unlock the ability to build every single boat that there is in this mod as of now. There are some Mirelurk enemies here, but it's a pretty simple thing. There's also like a little side quest that some of you may not have played from the base game around here that's pretty interesting. But as you can see here, this here is going to be the toolbox thing that we can build now in workshops. This is like the boat toolbox or something. It's where you build your boat parts at, and then in order to equip stuff to your boat, you got to click on the do more things option and then equip your ride. And in the equip your ride spot, you're going to have to go into your inventory and look for things that say boat, which you should have already built. You're going to need something to propel it, you're going to need something to keep it afloat, and then there's a ton of other things you can do, like adding a portable workshop and things like that. You can even do like homes in this. You can build portable houses on boats, so houseboats, things like that. But for a base boat, what you're going to need is some sort of thing to make it move. So we've got dual rear fans that are making our boat move. We've got a boat engine upgrade, and we added a boat workshop as well as a boat antenna. I think the antenna just allows you to receive a radio on the boat. I'm not 100% sure on what that does. And then of course we also had to go back and make a boat barrel skirt. Without a boat skirt, or I don't know how it is on the other boats, without the boat skirt, the boat will just sink when you get on it, and it will not allow you to ride it. But once you put the boat fully together, as you can see here, you go ahead and push the ride button, hop on the boat, and you're going along the Commonwealth. You can change your position from being from the gunner position to the driver position on these. You can also probably make them look a little better. There's awnings you can put on top of these. There's so much customization to these boats. We have not gotten into that in this video. When we do the build of that dock that we are going to do, either we're going to do a dock build that's going to showcase the boats more, or we're going to do a build here at our Fort Nordhagen where we're going to do like a naval build. I do want to build a navy out here on these barge sort of things. But I do believe that is all for now, guys. Go ahead and leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it. The mod is listed down below, and keep it beast mode. I am out. See ya.